Hello everyone, I'm Noel Player Guy, and today, yes, we're going to do a video after finally, since I've got my computer fixed. Brilliant. So Physical Goku just come out. The Saiyan Day came out yesterday. I have been really lucky in my summons. I did one summon, pulled in, that's it, I'm out. That's it, I'm done. I'm saving for anniversary. Right, so firstly, good luck to all of you out there. Okay, so he's brilliant. So we have an entrance animation, and that gives you 100% attack, and you're a physical orb changer. Brilliant. You also get 2 key 150% at the start of turn. Brilliant. Now you will also have 30% chance to dodge, just flat out baseline. On top of which, if you get 3 of those orbs, you'll get an additional 30% chance to dodge, that's 60%, and of course another 50% to stats. Getting 6 of those orbs, and it doesn't have to be physical, but you're going to want to anyway. Right, getting 6 of those orbs, and you're going to have a guaranteed additional super attack, right? Absolutely spiffingly lovely. And then, of course, every 4th super attack, you're going to have an additional 50% attack on that turn that isn't stackable. By the way, his super attack does stack, so that's nice. I wonder if this unit would have been better, like greatly raising or something, or massively raising, because he has the additional super attack if you get him to 6, rather than just double stacking, right? Because it's only a 20% buff. So I'm going to jump straight into an event. So this guy we're going to jump straight into a fighting legend event, and then we'll do like probably try and do like a super battle road, and then we'll try and jump straight into something like a red zone stage, right, to see what we get. I'm just going to jump straight into a fighting legend Vegeta. Let's see. So the good thing about this guy is he's pure in hybrid Saiyans, so he's absolutely insane. So we're going to just check out some pure Saiyans and hybrid Saiyans. Since this is going to be a fighting legend event, we're probably just going to go for a miniest stacking unit. I always hate going through this box because you never really know who you have here. You know, I'm probably going to end up doing this again for a bunch of those easy A's, so I just need to see what we got. Do you know what? I'm actually going to throw him in. Actually, no, let's take him out. I will throw in these guys, 7th anniversary units, you gotta love them. I will throw in... Who can we have that's going to actually trigger a lot of those? Now, we'll have Blue Vegeta. I feel like he could be a good one in this. You know, let's switch to Hybrid Saiyans. Let us put you on this, and you know, I feel like we need another goblin unit. Hard to say. Another stacking unit that would work out. Do you know what? I got a perfect idea. We're going to go back to pure Saiyans, and we're going to utilise. It's got to be a godly one, realistically. Do you know, I could use that, but I feel like there's too many God Gokus, and we just need another stacking unit. Oh, I mean, I'm going to look through this, trying to find anyone who's absolutely relevant. You know who I'm thinking of? The pure and hybrid Saiyans. Exploding Rage. Do you know what? Screw it. We're going to put in hybrid Saiyans, we're going to throw in Tech Gohan, right? Tech Ultimate Gohan, he's an absolute king, right? So why not? Alright, so this is what we're going to run. The beauty of this guy, are you several dupes by any chance? You are only 55%. No, we want possibly someone who is, even better, Rainbow. Okay, Rainbow. Perfect, you'll be able to check out Rainbow with quite a few links, and then be able to check out my 55% with basically overall. So here we go. I thought I had auto battle on then, just auto move. Alright, brilliant. So, yeah, fantastic leader skill. One of the best leader skills, right? Flat out just 170% for pure and hybrid Saiyans. Absolutely crazy. Oh, lovely. Look at those physical orb changes, right? This is insane. So let's have a look at his defense. Opening up the turn at 55% is 138k. Now his attack stat's going to go through the roof, and we're also going to get more just on attack. So that will actually be quite a bit higher. So they were able to get easily off his 6 orbs. And then let's just see. I might just have to adjust my audio just for a moment and do that. Perfect. Right, Gohan only going to need 2, so we'll do that. And the other Gohan's going to need a bunch. So here we go. What does he get, by the way, with the LR? We'll be getting Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Super Saiyan. Right, okay, so this will be brilliant. Don't forget, he's going to be getting 20% on super attack, guaranteed additional. He's getting stats on super attack, and he's guarding because he's got his 6 orbs. I should mention that if you get him 6 orbs, he guards, and he has, which guards, by the way, it triggers on the 6, not just on attack, which also guaranteed additional super attack. By the way, up there, so yeah, 4.8, so just under 4.5, then just over 4.5 million. at 55%, and the links to do pretty much nothing. They pretty much just wasted the guy. So just coming in at around 9 million altogether. So pretty powerful, pretty powerful. Alright, perfect. By the way, of course, that wasn't the most links in the world, but now I feel like we can get them. So, you're not able to link up with the Tech God Goku because it's the same name unit, but hey, check it out, we have more orb changes, we have 5 links this time. Super Saiyan, Warrior God, Godly Power, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle. What this guy has, barely started his links. Coming in at Rainbow is 170k. He's got equips, no defensive equips. Coming in at 170k. Wow. So mine coming in at 138 and this guy comes in at 170. There's a huge difference. So you're gonna want to have at least one dupe in there. Now, not to say that 55% probably isn't going to cut the mustard, but there's a huge difference, right? It's ridiculous. So of course, the 7th anniversary units are always going to be helping out in this. Power Beyond as well will be really good, right? Movie heroes are going to work out well. Honestly, I could have just thrown Power Beyond. 7 million there, wow. Way more than 7 million, honestly we're close to 8. The guaranteed super attack with guard, guaranteed super attack's going to be over 8 million. Yeah, look at that. Well, it's close, 7.8, so wow. Huge power. And I think the only thing this guy doesn't have is the fact that he's probably not super effective, right? As long as he does, that's the only thing he's missing. But again, so long as you can keep getting these orbs, that should be great. Now he has it for 6 turns, which means then that at some point, yeah, you know, you're going to have built up, you're going to have ideally have double stacked quite a lot of the way. So yeah, so let's have a look now. We are now coming in at, wow, okay, so before I was at 138k, I've now massively shot up to 193k. Are we kidding? Look at that. Do you know the amount of healing you're probably going to do as well? This is going to be ridiculous. Do we actually share more with Blue Vegeta? We do. We get Warrior God slapped in, so that's going to be nice. Blue Vegeta, by the way, still pretty good. Blue Vegeta coming in at 115k, and Gohan, who hasn't stacked yet, and is still basically at normal, rocking in at just under 200k. Looking good. So let's see now. Easily going to have his guard. Beautiful. So this will be double digits. Oh, my God. My God. Wow. No, actually, no, it's 60%. I tell a lie. 60%. The guy's 60% come in. Wow, I missed that super attack, but we'll better see what the next one is because he's got an additional. And then he comes in with a 5.6. So we're up to 200k. We broke 200k. We're now up to 5.6 million. So that's a huge improvement. What's the rainbow going to be like? Probably going to be touching close to 10k. It's going to be retarded. 3 million from Vegeta as well. That is also absolutely dandy. You can't go wrong with that. It looks like Gohan may indeed get an attack. Yeah, so, oh, and by the way, that was indeed a 3 dodge. Oh, let's do a 3 dodge. He doesn't have dodge built in. Wow. Man, I got lucky there. I was really hyped up for that then. I thought I had 5 dodge, but no, it's the 60%. I mean, he dodges, he guards, he does additional supers. Yeah, seriously, apply the super excellent effect is what he's missing. Right, okay, this would be quite nice. I can now transform with them, but I don't need to. Coming in at Rainbow, 238k, really nice. So remember that was 170, so that's really great. Let's see, do we lose anything? I don't think we do. Nope, so we're just going to do this. Oh, lovely. We got guard, we got the additional supers. It's all going to be absolutely a fun time. We'll just do this just so we can go on the super attack. But honestly, something tells me ain't going to get that far. 60% chance to dodge, kicks in, and we're up to 8.1. 8.1 from the rainbow. Very nice. It's just nice. This unit's fun. I love the animations. I can't fault it. You are going to be restricted. I mean, 8.4. Wow. So quite comfortably sitting at rainbow, the 8 million level, and quite comfortably sitting in the high 4s, low 5s, mid 5s for 55%. Honestly, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And this unit will come back around on the anniversary. Just will. Right? I mean, 3 million right there from these guys. I think these guys are also at 55%, so yeah, that's fine. It's mad, isn't it, that on the anniversary I got 90% on the Super Saiyan 4s, but I got just 1 copy of these guys. It's weird. So yeah, speaking of which, leader skills fantastic. that'll be still just one of the best things going about them. Now, the 7th anniversaries probably could give this guy a 200% as well, because this guy, wow, look at that, we actually broke 10 million there. Oh, we actually get a transformation, lovely. So yeah, so the Power Beyond that with a little bit of newbie heroes as well is something that the 7th anniversary unit could do as well, so they are going to work quite nicely together. So let's have a look. My guy has done the 4 super attacks. It is now turn 5, so I can actually transform. But you know, I'm going to make, you see the guy also keeps stacking as well, which means I legitimately could transform. So do you know what? We're actually going to transform. Don't have the audio equipped on this, but we're going to check it out. Wow, straight from the movie. So now when he's transformed, he now has 159% at the start of turn, so he gets that extra little bit more, and he has extra attack, and he still maintains his stacking. So this guy is going to be ridiculous. Oh wow, okay, yeah. That's super impressive. That is super impressive. Alright, so we're going to filter out now to the next, next rotation. Here we go. Probably also has it. Yeah, he also got it. Do you know what? I'm not going to. Purely just so I can actually just see what it's like side by side, because they're probably going to trigger 6 links. So that's going to be good. Still maintaining 5 links. The key in this one shafted us over. We are going to get 3, which means we will have 50%, and we will be able to get the extra dodge chance, which is brilliant, but we're not going to be able to get our love of the York, which is a bit of a shame. So we're not going to get the additional super attack. Coming in though, 367, but there's no additional super attack from him, so it is what it is. Nice dodge. I mean, actually, this is in phase. Probably going to crush this guy. 10 million. He keeps stacking and stacking and stacking, and we got 10 million. Wow, okay, brilliant. Yeah, absolutely crazy. So don't forget, now that we've transformed, I think we lose our guard. Pretty sure we lose our guard, but he should still have built up enough that he should be fine. I suppose ultimately you probably want to use all 6 turns before you transform, even though you can on turn 5, just so you can actually maximise the turn, right? 4 million, and he keeps stacking this defense. Oh, cheeky dodge. No, he does the additional, so he says no. He says no. That's pretty good. Alrighty then, so now we move on to the next rotation, and it looks like Gohan has an active skill. Lovely. So now, what do we have now? So with Blue Vegeta, with Ultimate Gohan, it's probably more likely Blue Vegeta. Super Saiyan, prepare for battle, fierce battle. And we are coming in with a good 257k. He's still going to continue to stack, right? Still going to continue. Oh, he's going to get 30% of the turn. He loses it. He loses guard, and he gets 30% for the turn. So this will be interesting. So yeah, you probably do actually want to keep him stacking them. Still going to have the. Okay, so that's brilliant. Plenty there. So 253. Remember, he gets stats on attack as well, so this will be higher. This is going to be great. Yep, okay, so wow, just fierce battle there. Okay, just to get him a super attack there. Sacrifice a bit of lumps there. Still maintaining your dodge chance, that's brilliant. You want to dodge this for me? You want to dodge this? Just dodge it in. Okay, brilliant. 3.52. Okay, 3.52. We could have been stacking a bit more, granted. Okay, right, so 3.52. And he's going to finish this guy. No? Not quite. 3.52, his defense is going to be clearing 300k. So now 55% with no links. I mean, they're all like 50 like low level links. That's pretty good, right? Yep, Ultimate Gohan proving he's still a boss. Blue Vegeta building up his crits. I mean, honestly, dude, I mean, you know, the combination of pure and hybrid Saiyans you can make now is going to be utter ridiculous. So we now enter the penultimate phase of this. So let's have a look. We have the rainbow stacking up 340k. We're going to keep getting these additionals. Yes, look at this. Lovely. Unlimited healing, basically. We're just going to have loads of healing every rotation. With the 6 turns, he's just going to heal so much. 7 million. settling in at a very nice 7 million. By the way, there's no support in this. I could have thrown a Goku family member support, but I mean the chances are most people are just going to go full aggro, full power, top tier, you know, top heavy. So you're not really going to throw support in, are you? So this would be more realistic. I should probably do something like that when I get to a Super Battle Road stage, but something tells me this guy's going to crush it. Anyway, yeah. So the additional super attacks putting in close to 8 million. I mean, what is it, like 7.5? It's powerful, it's good, right? So yeah. And of course you get the 60% chance to dodge, and yeah, so that's fine. And it's a super attack that we dodged as well, so it's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. Oh my god. So at the 7th anniversary units then just do their thing. I think just do their thing. They bust out 5 million. That's nice. That is nice. And they'll get the additional, which will be roughly 3 now. So that's going to be about right. Yep, 3 now. Okay, that's all pretty good. So we're now entering the final phase. Oh, just got to keep going. This Tech Dog Goku is probably also going to be an MVP for a lot of people who have not got quite a developed team, just because you can just reduce damage by 77% from pure Saiyans. It's ridiculous, right? Yes, also amazing. Right, who do we have now? We do need to float them off. Tell you what, I'm actually going to float this guy off. So we'll keep stacking, we'll keep building. Everyone's doing well. We're in no real need for jeopardy here. Just about getting super attack. Yeah, you see the difference once the 6 turns has worn off, and you're not going to get those physical orbs. But as I say, as intended, you just built up. So you know it all works out quite well. So you know, not going to be too bad there. Anyway, Gohan there busts out 5 million. Let's see if he can get an additional. Looks like he doesn't. Alrighty, so that's fine. That's just fine. So fine. Right, yeah, okay. So we'll keep going to the final phase. We'll get. I'll probably just see a couple of rotations into the final phase. Not really bothered about completing this. Obviously, this team can easily just ace it. So we're just going to get to see what this guy can do. Right, okay, so we're looking at, what does he try to do? 3.5 million, very nice. Nope, very good. He could have the additional super attack, and he's probably going to put out 3.8. Oof, yeah, 3.8. So again, not bad. I mean, you know, in God form, he's going to have the additional super attack, and he's going to be putting out, like, with the additional 100%, you know, for the first 6 turns to attack, you're pushing out like 5-6 million of support, and you're pushing out quite comfortably somewhere around 4, so that's pretty good. Alright, I think we've seen enough of this, because the next phase is going to be type advantage and we're just still stacking. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to end it here because, well, it's all pretty easy, and I'm going to see what it's like in, say, Super Battle Road, okay? So I'll catch you all soon. Yeah, okay, right, we're going to have a crack at Janemba. Screw doing Broly. Broly's just a nightmare, so we're going to do Janemba. By the way, this will be 2 dupes this time, also middle-ish links. This guy's done slightly better than links, so that's nice. So this is Janemba. This would be great because we have a type advantage and a type neutral phase. So this would be great. So the team I'm running is going to be again pure and hybrid Saiyans. We're rocking the 7th anniversary units. We're going to rock in LR Goku as well, and we're also going to rock AGO LR Goku, right? Just because we can. So we're going to see how he fares in some pretty difficult content. Okay, so I'm curious, you know, this is all about him. So I know I could put Tech God Goku there, but I'm going to give him all of these orbs instead. We're going to get the guard, and we're going to have 60% chance to dodge. This is my guy, so yeah, we are going to have 163k, which is, okay, that's not too bad, We're going to share Super Saiyan Shocking Speed Fierce Battle, that's all nice. We aren't able to get them anymore, so we'll just do this, and God Goku at the end is just going to be fine no matter what we do, right? So that's fine, so let's see what we get. So, 20k, not bad. Okay, that's legitimately not bad. That is pretty good. This guy can hit hard, very hard. 4.61 opening up the bat. So, again, that's fantastic. The guard there really kicking in. He's taking 20k on guard, God knows what. And we get the additional coming in at 4.78. So, again, so far, first off, this should easily be through, right? Of course, the 7th anniversary unit will also have guard for the first rotation, so I shouldn't be too bothered about them. Couldn't get them 20k as you saw, but I did need to prioritise. So sometimes the way the board goes, you're just going to get shafted a little bit. So it is what it is. They did have the additionals, but that's my hidden potential system really. So this first phase then looks like we're easily able to put it out. So we're rocking pure Saiyans with just LR Gohan slaps in the end, because again, why not, right? Because you can. Super attack on these guys. This could be interesting. 143k admittedly is probably not bad. It's probably not good, but it's probably not bad. Perhaps I should have thrown this guy in, but I needed to throw a few links in. Alright, coming in with 2 dudes now. What have we got? So coming in 156k, so really the difference between is not that much. So we're going to put Gohan here, as he's just done his super attack. You are having a giraffe. Right, okay, we'll have to float him off. These guys would have guard, but God, that is terrible. I'm not going to reset the app, that's for wusses. So we're going to do this, we'll get the 6. There's still a chunk of healing going in there, so that's not bad. So I would like to have had all those, but I think I didn't really pay attention too much. I do have to get everyone units, all these stacking units, I have to get them super attack, so people are just going to have to just go around. Alright, so anyway, we should be fine. I mean, even if there's a super in here, we still have guard. We might not actually super in this one, because he did do last turn. Okay, here we didn't. So 2 dudes putting in at 6.7, so very close to 7 in the next super attack. Probably actually break 7 with all these links. So let's see. Okay, I'll give you that. I mean, that's 6.98. I'll give you that. 7 million. That's 2 dupes. There is a huge amount of difference in attack as well as defense against 1 dupe, 2 dupe, and even Rainbow. The difference between 55% and Rainbow is ridiculous. That's the hidden potential system coming in, so that's great. So I mean, that's triple stack for defense, which means then that you still, by the way, aren't going to have your active skill transformation until the very end. That was a super attack that we just dodged, by the way, so 60% kicking in, real nice. And you can get that with just 3 orbs. Okay, this is going to be my guy with support. So he's getting a couple of key and 30%, and we're up to 216%, and we're going to be getting the same 3 links. We are able this time to get him the guard, which is beautiful. We're able to do this, and just for the hell of it, let's just do this. So he's probably definitely going to be dead here. So 60% chance to dodge, and he's dodging pretty much everything. Double digits. Alright, so now he's taking double digits, so it seems 200k with guard is basically the threshold you need for this first phase. And this guy, I mean, he stalls you out, just so tanky, right? So yeah, and then of course it's the next phase where he has his rage mode and the LR form pops out. I mean, that's pretty nasty. That's what we're getting to. I mean, a lot of people can probably get through this phase quite easily. It's the next one. I guess it's kind of like Cell Max. Cell Max, one of the hardest events in the game, if not the hardest. I mean, the first 2 phases genuinely easy. It's the last one that's a bit of a problem. Right, so 6 million. I mean, everyone's doing really well. Everyone's just stacking. I suppose a tactic you could legitimately just stall out, but there's only so much you can do. Right, you do need to have people. You do need to have people stack. And these powerful units are just going to chip away at him too much. We just about got an additional super attack in there. Just had enough health. Alright, so this is where it's going to matter the most. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous of that middle slot, but I kind of have no choice. Actually, I can actually, do you know what? The only reason I'm going to transform, the only reason being is I want to be able to delay that attack. Because the next attack in turn is that one attack, and I kid you not, if that's a super attack on this guy, then that will just straight up kill us. But we'll have the notification for 18 key. So again, that's the only reason I'm transforming. They also get a dodge and crit chance per rainbow, and I'm purely going for the dodge on that. Let's see, we'll just do that. I know he needs two extra orbs, he needs 2 rainbow orbs as well, but I'm not so much bothered with that, because this guy should and he knocks on wood and be able to hold his own. Yeah, no, that's fine. Take on Goku for the win, yay! He will carry a lot of people in this. Yeah, that's not a great attack stat. He gets way, he calls it 77% defense more with 2 Rainbow Orbs, but he doesn't need it other than just pure attack, right? That's really about it. Oh, perfect, super attack. Okay, I'm curious, this should do Bullet All as well, it's short, right? His super attack now also raises defense. That was a lot. Admittedly, that was a lot, but I could do more. Hey, 6.4 by the way. Yeah, we will stun that next attack. Admittedly, that was a lot for Tech God Goku, but we could have done more. But I had to ensure we got the rainbow in this, right? I had to ensure. These guys, they massively raise, then they greatly raise, and then they're just pretty much straight up nullified. Right? These guys, I'll be honest, 7th anniversary units, some people say that they can drop off a bit. I kind of agree in some degree, kind of agree somewhere, but again, when they transform, I mean, they're massively raised and then they greatly raise, and then they're just, you know, the chances of crits, you know, their active skills guaranteed crits, and these guys have the dodge chance. So it's pretty good. And Gogeta has his damage reduction actually per rainbow orb. Now, that's pretty good. Gohan, LR Gohan, sticking in guard, just wow, unbelievable. Any active? Yeah, we can actually get them. Yeah, let's have a look. That's my guy who actually has the ability to actually carry on. So again, everyone's had the extra orbs, so you can kind of see the difference. I've got no defensive equips on this guy, by the way, and by the looks of things, the guy at 79% also doesn't. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see what happens when we transform at 55%. Let's see what damage you can actually throw out here. So, I mean, that could be a good one. So let's watch this as I adjust my audio. You know, these animations just keep getting better and better, don't they? It's just following ridiculous. Again, this will be a nice crit. Yeah, pretty cool. Honestly, it's like watching the movie. Right, okay, so we get a little bit of extra damage. We now have plenty of links going. He has 4 links. He is going to lose the likes of like Warrior Gods and Godly Power because, you know, he's just no longer into that. Let's see. That's only. That is. How are we doing this? Do you know what? We'll do this. We'll make sure that you get the 6 you need for your guard. We can get you plenty there, and we'll choose the same type of orbs. So this is probably the best way round. Yeah, okay, Bardock is very, very good in this. So he's going to have his guard up, so that's great. So 2 dupes coming in at 6.84, so we'll see how that compares. Because now that he's going to keep stacking and getting stronger, whereas this time, got to remember, well, the additional birth rate 8.84 is kind of broken. I remember my guy, he will stop at some point and he only has a 30% now for the turn. He does have a stun chance, but that's not going to apply here. So let's see what he gets to. So coming in at 4.33 million is not bad for 50. You know, he hasn't stacked up fully as much as you want. You know, it's pretty powerful, right? I mean, he's decent. No additional super attack there. Okay, so that's fine. So he's probably still clearing 300k from that. Bardock should be pretty fine himself with his guard. So again, it's pretty good. Looks like a super attack might be pointed at Bardock here. That's going to be a bit disappointing. Didn't really do otherworldly damage there, so again, fine. He is going to transform now, actually. Just realised looking at his Fury Guard. So that would mean the LR then pops out here. Right, okay, so how are we doing this? You know, this might just be a case. Oh, actually. Just wait, we can get active skill popping in. You know what, let's pop these active skills, let's just get watching these animations. These are guaranteed crits. Gogeta can also transform, so that's great. My audio might be slightly out of sync by anyone making it this far into the video, and if it is out of sync and you are watching this far, just let me know just by how much I keep adjusting it. Now, I do need to find a way better setup. Anyway, these will be guaranteed crits. You'll be able to transform, also nullify attacks. But yeah, you know, it's good. It's mad to believe that these guys are coming up to a year now. So we are in March. So yeah, in like 4 months, these guys are going to be flat out a year old. I don't really know too much about the 8th anniversary units in terms of how powerful they are. I know what they are, and I know what the Part 2 ones are, but again, I just don't know how feasible they actually are. But yeah, this is great. Okay, so we've done all our active skills. Oh, actually no, we've still got one more. Let's keep doing it. We have the Gogeta active skill. Honestly, this is a load of top tier units, but again, this is a top tier level of hardness. This is one of the most difficult things going. You know, it'd be fair to say you need endgame content and endgame, people to do this, so fair enough. But honestly, when I first did this, I didn't have these units per se, and I certainly didn't have them easy aid. And Bardock's got his guard, Gohan's got his guard, the new God Goku's got guard. It's pretty solid, right? Okay, so now Tech God Goku with those orbs right there, he's going to be great. So his defense, as we saw just right then, it's not fantastic, coming in 185k, but it works out well. Really? Okay, you don't go for that. God damn it. I really wish you could target them. That's still going to be the 18 keys. You're still going to be able to nullify that attack, right? You're still going to be able to get rid of that. Come on, super attack me. God Goku. Overall, I feel like I've been pretty impressed. It pretty much stresses you do need to get the 6 orbs. If the guy gets battered in Extreme Super Battle Mode, he's going to get battered in here. But we are absolutely going to finish off Janemba with a plethora of these attacks, with crits, guards. He has his dodge to fall back on. Overall, it's just a well-designed unit. I just ain't got no problem with that. And of course, we do actually finish the unit here, so that's pretty good. Alright, so overall, I'm pretty pleased, right? We took him into some really difficult content. The Fights and Legend event, you found that you honestly could just keep him in his dog form and use stacks and stacks, and like every rotation he's adding like 50k defense because he's like double supers. It's ridiculous. There will be a plateau, which is why I still feel like as he plateaus, would he not be best greatly raising or massively raising? Because that just seems like just more ideal. Because like after the 6 turns, he kind of plateaus and drops off a little bit, because you're not going to get the orb, so you're not going to get the guard. Well, you're less likely to get the guard. So then you need more support. I suppose at the end, like Tech God Goku, he is a Rainbow Orb Changer, but you can't use him. So like there'll be no links, but you can use him. But there's a whole bunch of people who can generate Rainbow Orbs. So there is that. I'm aware that the LR AGL Super Saiyan, the LR from I can't remember, was it from an Android 2013 movie? He has his awakening in July or probably even August for the anniversary, but he isn't out yet. He's a fantastic unit, I believe, and he's also a Rainbow Orb Changer. Overall, we have a great unit. It's a fantastically broken unit. You got 60% dodge and you got guard, right? Orb Changer, additional super attack, like guaranteed additional super attack. You've got to get the 6 orbs. But I think altogether, there's a huge difference between 55, 69 and 79%. 55% can cut the mustard, and you have so much to fall back on, guard and dodge, but so much as you just get the 3 or 6 orbs respectively. Right, that's going to be it for this video. I think it did pretty well. I got my new setup and I'm trying to figure it out, so if you made it this far and the audio's out of whack, just tell me how bad it is. Right, thank you very much for watching, and if you didn't like this video, then you don't like the new unit. Well, thank you, and bye bye. Alrighty, so now we're going to have a crack at Extreme Super Battle Mode, your Saiyans. So this will be quite good. This is the team that we're going to rock. Again, we're going to be rocking Game Rainbow, and we're going to be rocking the 55%. So this will be quite gnarly. So we have a plethora of Saiyan gods in here to help out, and a plethora of just regular Super Saiyan pure Saiyans. So top tier off like middle of the floor can be other gods. So we are also using the God Goku as well. And we also need EZA Super Saiyan Bardock, so all looking really great. Rainbow coming in at 197, so this is more interesting now. We are getting a little bit of support now from Bardock, maybe like 30%. So before it was 170, now it's a 197. So basically 200k, and he's going to have his guard kicked in. You know, I really want to do this, because this would also help. He has a 50% chance to dodge, but I'm going to do this. So with Bardock giving 30% support, you're getting Super Saiyan prepared for battle, Fierce battle. That's plenty of key and plenty of room. So, I mean, look at Goku. Goku, the LR, is already at his 18 key, ridiculous. So we will probably just attack the physical. So we're going to get 6 orbs right there, that's just damage. So now we're looking for 2, so you know what, we'll do that, and you know what, we'll just keep attacking this. So we're going to have guard, so I feel like we should be okay, but this is extreme. We have 60% chance to dodge and guard. Wow, yeah, okay, fantastic. 7 million. Coming in at 7 million. Extreme Super Battle Road Pure Saiyans. This is absolutely lovely. I just love this leader skill. It can also work with 170% with pure and hybrid Saiyans, and a 7.4 from the Rainbow. Again, this is absolutely lovely. Double stacking that defense and attack. Getting 60% chance to dodge. You're gonna get that. 3 million from the new Bardock, that's brilliant. I gotta do a video on these guys. They've just come out just before. Lovely seal as well. That's brilliant. And the video, Bardock also guards. That keeps catching me out. God, Goku pulling out a couple of million right there. 50% chance to crit. He does, and he ends it. 50% chance to dodge, my friends. 50%. Oh, this guy's good. Yeah, he is one of my favorite players. Alright, so it looks like my guy's in slot 7. Yay, right? Lovely. Tell you what, Vegeta can actually get the stun, so do you know what? What's the point of getting all this unnecessary damage? So we'll just keep doing that. I would love to get a stack for Goku here for defense, but it's just not happening. So we're just going to do this. Don't need to do any attacks on any of these guys. Vegeta enough is just going to be enough just to stun the enemy, just so we can drag this out, right? Going to look great. So guaranteed stuns, by the way, and guaranteed crit on super attack is ridiculous. This guy may have dropped off defensively, but oof, he is so good in so many tricky contents. Like, this is extreme to the battle road for pure Saiyans. You have him, he could be a linchpin, right? Absolutely insane. He creates such a huge powerhouse, where you just have the stuns, it's ridiculous. Alright, my guys come round, so my guy opens up with 157 with the support. Wow, look at the Rainbow. The Rainbow went from just under 200 to just over 275. What the hell? So my guy before was coming in at 138, now he's coming in at 154. That is brilliant. Oh, do you know, that sucks, because we're only going to get 5. That really does suck. So we're not going to get the additional, right? And we're not going to get the guard. That's going to be the most curious thing about this. So let's see, I don't think we can get 6, period. That really is annoying. This can be the case, sometimes, we do have 60% chance to dodge, right? We do have the additional stats built in, with that additional from the 3 key, right, up to 182. We have a 60% chance to dodge, which is better than House of, right? So that's not too bad. A super attack would probably end us out of it, but, I mean, that's with orb changes. 2 orb changes? I feel like we both tried to do the same orbs. That's just disappointing. So we'll do this because this is 3. Let's have a look. 60% chance to dodge. 122k. 5 million. That's fine. So you get your 5 million. I mean, the attack's looking quite nice. 60% chance to dodge. I mean, that additional suit. Come on, 60%. Dodge it right here. Oh, we're dead. We lived. Wow. You see the guard there, if you'd have gotten 1 more orb, you'd have guard, and you probably would have finished off the dude anyway because you would have the additional super. That right there is quintessentially beautiful. Wow, and just look at the health, right? That is quintessentially beautiful because it just goes to show just how crucial it is to get those 6. I've been saying before in my last one that you do need to get the 6. Let's have a look. Do you know what? You have guard and you get better defense. So I'm going to pop an item because we kind of need to have this item. This hopefully should work out. Problem is he probably ended the turn without the guard. So I don't know if this is actually going to trigger his guard. Let's do this. Mind you, I'll be honest, 300k from God Goku, you know what? Let's see if the God Goku at 300k and he's got a 50% chance to dodge. Let's see if he can't work some magic here. So we'll go for Gotenks. Let's see how much power he can slap down. We can stun one of these guys as well at the end, but I bet you will super attack prior. I mean, this is great. You'll also get a nice stack up. Oof, that's great. You know what? We're gonna go. We'll keep just in case Gotenks doesn't super. Here we go. Come on, Goku. Don't let me down. 50%. Here we go. Oh, that's type disadvantage. 300 plus K, and we're getting 6.85. Damn, this guy's only got 3 links. Damn, this guy's good. Crit for me. Come on. Oh, do you know what? Had that have been a crit? Jesus, 5 million. Now we need this guy to get his guard, I think. I'll be honest, if he doesn't have his guard, it means that just means that he got to wait till the turn. I honestly think he got to wait till the turn. Yeah, you do, but we're able to stack up enough. Vegeta will be able to stun out the Gotenks, which means he'll take less damage from Gohan, being it's the right type, so that's nice. No additional. If he does greatly raise, we get 50. Ooh, this is going to be clutch. We lived because we got that first attack in there. That's the most important thing about this. Oh, that's so dangerous. Well, okay, second rotation for my guys, it's 232k. So that just goes to show then that just one rotation you can jump up like 50k stats. It's incredible, right? Prior to this, what with the fighting legend event, he was under 200k, so that works out quite right actually. So that's fair. That is fair, dude. So yeah, Bardock. Look at Bardock. Wow, 376k. Again, we're just not able to pull it out. We're just not able. I mean, we did super attack. I feel like, you know what? I feel like using a gym structure in this just so we can get through it. I'm not so much bothered about losing, but I do want to make sure that we actually are able to actually get through these stages. That's the most important part. Let's see. I'm keeping Bardock on rotation. The only reason being is I need that support and stuff. There we go. I'm going to keep the 7th anniversary unit coming in as well. 5.13. 5.13 is very nice. We only got 5 orbs again. We're just not going to get that additional super. It just goes, and we're not going to get the guard. Hence why I had to use an item. And then of course 3 million from Bardock is always quite nice. So that's brilliant. And the guy does an additional, so I think double 3 million. He raises defense, he seals. These guys are great. Yeah, I think Bardock, because he seals, the Tech 1 seals of the STR, he has a 50% chance to stun. Honestly, you're saying if you slap them on, with Vegeta that stuns, the Bardocks that can seal and stun, really is a bit of a joke. Alright, okay, so now we are actually able to get 6 orbs. More than 6 orbs on this. There's a huge amount of healing on that. Well, not a huge amount, but it's sufficient enough. 211k, what we're cracking up. Let's see, we are able to get everyone to 18 super. You have Goku still rocking 300k by the way, that's really nice. So we do have guard and we do have dodge just in case. So look at the difference. I know it's a rainbow, but we took 16k and he was pushing out like 6 million at rainbow. Yeah, okay, granted, right? But my guy, 55% still would have taken 20k, with his guard. Not that much. It's not gonna threaten you at all. We're gonna have the additional, so it's gonna be nice. With the additional coming in around 5.6 million again, so that's nice. I mean, overall, it's just impressive. Dodge units are just gonna be, very good. Dodge units as well as guard. I mean, that's just all manners of broken, right? So that's looking pretty good. Alright, so that's one phase of this done, so that's pretty cool. That's the second one. We're actually already on the final phase. That's actually pretty cool. So who do we have in this one? So this one appears to be yes. Yes indeed. Right. Do we have more into about the same, so you know what? We will just keep Bardock on rotation. Because Bardock's going to be the way to go. God, the orbs are just not with me. Perfect test. Okay, do you know what? Perfect test. So we are not going to get the 6 orbs. So we're not going to get the guard, and we're not going to get the super attack. But we are going to have 60% chance to dodge. So I'm curious how much it is. So it's going to purely rely on dodge. Purely rely on dodge on this. And will hit. I should have actually sealed. It. That's actually a bit of a problem, but we'll get the score. Alright, so dodge is the only thing to save us. And he doesn't get the 60% chance to dodge, and there's no dodge, so are we dead? Yeah, no, we did live, but we got bugger all for health. That's just absolutely rare. I mean, it's nice that we're able to put out like 5 million. 5 million. But no, the next attack we are. Yep, we're dead. Alright, so we did indeed die, right? Okay, so that's not the worst thing going. So that kind of just go to show that you do need those 6 orbs. It's just imperative, right? You got guard, which would have taken pretty much nothing. The additional super attack means that rather than, you would have finished off the unit prior. So that's a bit disappointing. I'm going to cut back and we're going to run into a red zone, just the middle of the board one, just so we can see how well you can dominate. So I'll get back to you on that one.